Hello, Leo, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let's start your reading. Wow, we've got your first card, and we are going to analyze the past a little bit, right? So, in the past, we have workaholic. You've been working very hard, Leo, really hard, burning the midnight oil. And for some, I also see, being creatively inclined. With the paintings over here. So let's see what's crossing your workaholic card: gratitude. So you have been, like I said, working a lot, but you are very happy for the kind of work you have got. Some of you could be painters as well, and in general, doing creative work. And for all of you, it is about, you love your work, Leo, whatever you have been doing, right? And you're very grateful that you have this kind of work to do, because sometimes it does happen that we have a lot of work. It is going to give us a lot of money as well, right? So though it is a lot, but you have been feeling in the past that I'm very grateful for this excessive work as well, because it is definitely going to give you more money. And sometimes, for some of you, I'm just getting that you are very happy that you have a lot of work to do. It takes your mind off other things, right? So when our mind is involved in work, we don't get that kind of time to think about useless thoughts, or trying to sometimes take a break from other things and immersing ourselves in work. So that could be for some of you, where you're so engrossed in work you don't have time to think about things which are also there. And for some of you, there is this work which you really love, though it is a lot, but you're very happy. So yes, speaking of plenty, we have the King of Pentacles. After a long time, I feel you've got this kind of work and you got a lot of it, but you're very very happy that you're doing something you love, and you've got lots of it to do, and it's going to give you good returns, good abundance, good money, prosperity. And okay. It's with the Seven of Swords over here. I had mentioned earlier that there are some of you who are happy to immerse themselves in work so that you don't think about other things, and that is what the Seven of Swords is. There is something, also happening behind the scenes which you do not want to focus right now, and you're very happy you've got a lot of work so that you can be distracted from some bothersome thoughts going on in your head, or aspects of life which you don't want to focus on right now. And you're grateful that you have this work which is keeping you busy and not letting you dwell on things which really pull down your energy. And all of this has been happening really quickly. This is a card of intense energy, things coming your way, work coming your way. And for some of you, it could be a bit of a surprise as well, that so much of it has come. But nonetheless, it is making you very happy, and it's going to assure you of a lot of returns. Now let's see what's in your present. We have forgiveness. Okay. And what's crossing forgiveness? We have confusion. Alright, over here I got two cards: confusion as well as growth. I will take both of them. So there, I do feel, I think for most of you, the reading is that this work is keeping you busy, occupied. You're very happy because there is this issue where you need to get over something. You need to forgive yourself, you need to forgive others. And it's crossed by confusion and growth. So you really are not able to devote time to whatever has been bothering you. It is still lingering, but it is as you do this work also, maybe simultaneously this confusion is also clearing up, and you are seeing growth with respect to the event where forgiveness is required. All right, maybe doing creative work is as you do it, the clarity keeps coming to you. Whenever we do especially creative work, we are in touch with our emotions, right? And that is what kind of brings us more clarity. So the more we do that, the more our emotions clear up. The more they clear up, the more clarity we get, the confusion disappears, and we are willing to see a compassionate perspective to all what has happened, whether it is forgiving yourself or whether it is forgiving another. The fact is that the confusion clears up, and we see growth happening within us and within our relationships as well. Okay, so all this entire workload is really making, is also adding to that kind of clarity in your emotions and thought process. This is your present, speaking of which, it brings an end to that very difficult phase where you have been finding it very difficult to deal with something stressful, something really unpleasant, something really really unhappy, which was, I think, very very intense. Ten of Swords is always intense pain, intense grief, intense whatever the situation is, it is the most intense energy, a negative energy. So as you are doing this work, whether it's the creative work or any other kind of work, you seem to be coming to an end to that phase where you were so troubled, where you were so disturbed, where you were in so much despair. It's clearing out your energy as well, and then you're ready to move forward quickly and leave the past behind. So that's why you have this gratitude card here, Leo, because you're so happy for this work coming your way. Other than giving you money, it is also clearing up your energy, it's also clearing up your thoughts, it's also clearing up your um, uh, you know um, it's clearing up relationships as well for you, whether it is for yourself or whether it is with another person. Now let's see what's coming up for you. We have Two of Pentacles. Still, you need a little more of that balancing act needs to happen, Leo, for things to finally settle down. So it's going to be again hectic for a while. Things are going to be keeping you on your toes. You will have still a lot on your plate, and you need to just continue doing whatever you have been doing. What's your challenge? You have the Four of Pentacles. Here again, you're drawing quite a few pentacle cards over here, Leo. So it's all about your physical well-being, your physical health, your physical your the financial resources, money, etc. So the challenge is right now, you're not willing to share yourself, or you're not willing to look at yourself in very how do I put it across? You don't want to see yourself the way you are. And that is why, this confusion seems to persist and the forgiveness is not happening. This card is coming out over here. So, to, bring about the forgiveness, to bring about the clarity, and to bring about growth, you really need to be very, very honest with yourself. When you are that, then you will see all these, doubts clearing up, all these clouds lifting and clearing, and the growth happening. See how the cards are also lined, and the illustration on them. So you need clarity of air, water and everything for a plant to grow. But here, if you're not going to admit things, you're not going to be honest with yourself, that confusion is not going to clear up. So that is your challenge. You need to be really honest and accept things the way they are, and even accept the who you are. Till you don't really accept that, if you would like to change yourself, you would not know what to change, because you're not like really knowing yourself, or really admitting that this is who you are, and these are the qualities you have. That is what is probably holding back this entire thing, right? So while as it is in the midst of it, it would be a good idea to really open up yourself to who you are, and then see the shift happening. What guidance is there for you? You really need to acknowledge the pain, Leo. You really need to say that. And once you are, they say the truth sets you free. So do acknowledge whatever it is. Do acknowledge the hurt. Do acknowledge whatever upsets you, bothers you, things like that. Then only are you going to set it free, because till then it is trapped inside. You are holding on to it. You also have to release it and let it go. You have to, whatever your way of healing is, it is basically you acknowledge that yes, so and so did hurt me, so and so, or I did something which I should not have done, and I made a mistake, and I'm not, whatever it is, that entire process of healing, just acknowledge it and accept it. We are all humans. We will all be receiving things, and we will be giving the same treatment to others as well, till we do not learn our lessons. So do open up yourself to yourself, to acknowledge issues, so that you clear them up, you forgive, and you start growing. Because it's going to be the cards are telling you that you have the potential to leave these things behind and move on to better energy. So, and that is what the growth card is, Leo, right? Now I will give you a card of an outcome. So what's your likely outcome? See, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You will bring a beautiful harmony in your male and female energies, right? Just when you acknowledge all these hurt, pain, the emotional, probably uh, disturbances you are experiencing and you're holding on to, when you finally release that, you will see that abundance and nurturing coming. You'll have the resources, and the feminine energy is about using those resources to nurture yourself, to provide, look after yourself, to give all what you want for yourself, as well as enjoy it, because it's a pentacle card. It's all about enjoying the earthly aspects of existence, right? So maybe you do have everything, Leo, but you do not enjoy it, you do not feel happy with it, because your heart is full of these kind of emotions, the hurt and the pain. So the moment you release it, you will feel very happy for all the material success you have, all the good things the money can buy, all the resources which you can spend for yourself to keep yourself happy as well as healthy, as well as enjoy the luxury as well, right? So you really you need to do this so that you can enjoy all your earth life as well. Spiritual life is also there, but till that doesn't clear out, we don't really feel very happy with all what we have. The clothes don't make us happy, the food doesn't make us happy, the money does not make us happy, though we have it all. Because why? The heart is unhappy. Clear your heart and you will really enjoy these material things for yourself as well. What's your guidance? Start where you are exactly. So whatever it is, just get going with that only. That itself is a good beginning for you to make, wherever it is. You don't need to go back into the past too much probably, and whatever you are experiencing right now, take it as a starting point. Take that as the starting beginning of the thread, and just hold on to that and see where it takes you. So don't if you think that you really need to work on past issues, the cards are saying just start from where you are, and then you see how things are going to open up for you. So any more guidance? Alright, these two cards want to tell you something, Leo. You're being watched by loving eyes. So if you feel that nobody's there to help you, don't worry. Spirit is always there, our guides are there, the astral realm is always there, the higher powers are always there. They're always hiding, or not hiding exactly, but they're not visible to the physical eyes, right? But at the sense, at the spiritual level, at the unseen level, everyone is watching over all of us. So you just need to acknowledge that and believe in that, right? Everyone is doing their best. So even they are doing their best by gently nudging you to sort this out for yourself, so that they can see you happily enjoying your life on earth, right? So they are doing their best. I think just put in a little more effort, Leo, and you will see the entire thing unraveling and working out beautifully for you. Okay, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.